How did you get out? I don't know. When I woke up, I saw I was in a bed, and I heard people talking in another room. It was dark in the room, and I couldn't see what was in there. Did you get out of bed? No, I couldn't get out of bed because of my leg. I just shouted, "Hello, where am I?" In the dark, I could just see some people coming into the room. One of them put the light on. It was a man wearing a white coat. There was also a young woman who looked like June. She had yellow hair and long legs, just like June. And then I heard a dog shouting. They call it barking. A dog? In a hospital? Well, it wasn't a hospital, and I knew the dog. Shep, I shouted. Shep, come here. It's not Shep, said the young woman. It's Judd, the son of Shep. The dog came into the room and started barking at me. Okay, Judd, be quiet, said the young woman. This is Mary. She's our friend. The dog stopped barking and was friendly, just like Shep was. Who was the woman? It was the woman you saw arrive in Big Bird today. Her name is Sheila, June's daughter. She has the same color hair, yellow, just like her mother, and the same color eyes. The first time I saw Sheila, I thought it was June. Sheila said that her mother died a few years ago. I'm very happy to meet you, Sheila said to me. My mother told me all about you. She talked about you all the time. I'm happy too, I said. But I'm very sad about June. The man in the white coat was a doctor. He said to me, "You're a very lucky woman, Mary. You're lucky to be alive. The spaceship was on fire when they pulled you out. You nearly died. What happened to the others? And the other people on Superbird too?" Most of them died. Two of them were okay. One of them was Sylvia Beach. She was the only woman. I was very glad that Sylvia was still alive. You said it wasn't a hospital. Yes, I suddenly became very tired, and everybody left me alone to go to sleep. When I woke up, it was light, and Judd was on my bed. Then I knew I was in the same room that I slept in 20 years ago. I was back in the house, in the desert, where June and Shep used to live. I looked around the room. The pictures and flowers and the bed were new, but it was the same old room, and I was very happy to be back. Were you still hurt? My leg and arm still hurt, but I could walk. I had a bath in the same bath where I first saw June, where I saw June singing. Then I got dressed and went into the kitchen. There were two soldiers sitting at the table. They were wearing the same brown clothes the soldiers wore 20 years before. Sheila was sitting with them too. "Good morning, Mary," said one of the soldiers. "How do you feel?" "Good morning," I said. "I'm okay." "Good," said the soldier. "My name is Major Jones. We want you to help us." "To help you?" I asked. "How?" "It's very important. There are 4 superbirds going around and around the Earth. We want you to talk to them. We want you to tell their captains to land the superbirds on Earth. We don't want to fight. We want to be friends." Was it true? Did they want to be friends? I think so. But I said to Major Jones, "You shot your guns at Superbird 2 first." "No, you shot at us first," said Major Jones. "Is it true?" he said. "We didn't want to shoot. Why did Captain Lake shoot at them?" "I think because he was still angry about what happened to his friend Alan Sands 20 years before. Or maybe he was afraid they would shoot at Superbird too." "Did you help Major Jones?" "Yes. I talked to the captains of the other 4 superbirds, and I told them that it was okay to land. I told them that the Earth people wanted to be our friends." "Did you tell the people on the other 4 superbirds about what Captain Lake did?" The people he killed? And about the crash? No, I didn't. Did they ask about the crash? Yes, they saw the crash on the television screens. I told them we were okay. Why? I didn't want them to be afraid. I wanted them to land to make friends with the Earth people. Did they land? Yes. In the afternoon, the four Superbirds landed in the desert. I went with Sylvia Beach to meet the crew as they came out of their spaceships. There were lots of soldiers, but no guns. The soldiers were smiling and friendly, and they helped the crew get into the cars. They took them to a hospital in the desert to make sure they were okay. I went with them to the hospital so that they could look at my arm and leg and so that I could talk for the crew. Did you stay in the hospital? No, I wanted to stay with Sheila and Judd. But every morning the soldiers drove me to the hospital to see the doctor about my arm and my leg and to talk to the crew. Every afternoon they drove me back to Sheila's house. This happened for a week. One afternoon, when I came back to the house, there were soldiers, Major Jones sitting at the table drinking coffee with Sheila. What did he want? He said I had to go somewhere with him. He wanted me to answer some questions.